everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I thought I would do a tag that I tried last year, and that is the brands to try in the following year. Last year it was the 8 brands to try in 2018 and this year it's the 9 brands to try in 2019. I wasn't very successful at the 8 brands for 2018 because I actually managed to try one of the brands, and that was Stila. So there's a few brands from that video that I have brought into this one because I still do want to try them. So I'm going to run through my 9 brands that I want to try. I have seen this on a few people's channels, one of which being Samantha March's, which I will link her channel below, and if I can find the original creator or a few other videos that people have done, I will link them in the description box below as well. The first brand is Flower Beauty, and that is one that was on my list last year. But at that time Flower Beauty was not available in the UK, and when I did look into purchasing it, it was quite pricey to get it shipped from the US, so that was why I didn't get around to trying it. But in the last few weeks it has been announced that Flower Beauty is now going to be stocked in Superdrug. It is currently available online and I think has come into stores in January, so I can't wait to go and have a look and see what I want to try from that brand. The main thing I think I want to try is the foundation. I was going to purchase some things online, but because I do want to try a foundation and I do want to get the correct shade match, I'm hoping that my local Superdrug do stock Flower Beauty. So I'm going to go in and have a look and see if I can find the right match for me foundation wise, and also have a look properly at what the other things are, because especially when trying a new brand, I'd rather do it in person than trying it over the internet, because I always end up ordering things that I don't like. But fingers crossed Flower Beauty is definitely going to be achievable this year now they are available in the UK. The next brand is Zoeva. I believe that Zoeva is a German brand, but it is stocked here on at least Cult Beauty, if not a couple of other websites, and it does appear to be a reasonably priced brand. They do have eyeshadow palettes which are around £18. They also have mini eyeshadow palettes which I think are around £12, which I think is great that they have a mini version of the bigger eyeshadow palette. I have added a Zoeva palette to my basket a few times, but there's always been something else I've wanted a bit more. I believe they also do brushes as well, so would be intrigued in trying one of them. As they are a more reasonably priced brand, fingers crossed I can try something from this brand. I think that was my issue last year. Quite a lot of the brands that I added to my list were high-end brands, and it takes a lot for me to purchase a high-end product. I have gone for a few more affordable brands. Speaking of which, the next brand isn't affordable, and that is Fenty Beauty. The main reason that I've added this to my list is because I'm dying to try one of their lipsticks, especially one in the shade Uncuffed. It looks like a really pretty warm tone pink and looks like something that I would like. I'm also intrigued to try the lipsticks because they seem to have an odd shaped doe foot applicator, and I would also like to try a highlighter from this range. I keep getting drawn into the glosses, but I don't wear gloss. I think I just like the packaging overall and the aesthetic of this brand, so I would really like to try something from Fenty. The next brand is Juvias Place. This is another one where I have added a Juvias Place palette to my basket so many times. They always have really good sales, but that is it mainly from the US and I would have to pay shipping etc. But they are stocked on Beauty Bay here. You do just pay a little bit more than you pay in the States for them, and I think that's probably been one of the main reasons why I've not yet bit the bullet and purchased something, because the palettes here I think are say $20 but they're £30 here, and I think $20 is about £15, so I am paying kind of double the price for them, obviously exchange rate dependent. So that has put me off purchasing them. Even when they've been on sale, I've not been able to put my finger on an exact one that I want. There's always a few shades from each palette that I like. The main one I think I've been looking at is the it's either Mini Magic or Mini Masquerade, something like that, and that's the main one that I want to try. They also do really pretty face palettes, but I'm not big into face palettes. They do just look really nice, and the packaging of Juvia's Place is just gorgeous as well. It is definitely my mission to try something from them in 2019. The next brand on my list is Sigma, and I believe this is a high-end brand. They are, I think, more well known for their brushes rather than their makeup, but they do have quite a few nice looking palettes that they have out at the moment. Obviously, because I'm on a cull of buying palettes, I hopefully won't be drawn into one of them, but I definitely would like to pick up one or two of their brushes. They are more expensive than the brushes I tend to purchase, but I might treat myself to one this year. I think the main one is the E25 that everyone uses, and I definitely would really like to give that one a go. The next brand is Charlotte Tilbury, and this is one that is definitely up there in price, and that is the main reason why I've not purchased anything from them. This is a brand that one of my friends has purchased a few things from and absolutely raves about them and says that she loves all the products that she's tried. I just can't justify the cost, because usually when I see one of their products I can go and buy 3 from different brands for the same price as buying one from Charlotte Tilbury. The main thing that I do have my eye on from her is one of her mascaras. I can't remember the exact name of it now, but there are a couple of YouTubers that do speak really highly of it. I think Jessica Braun is one of them. She raves about this mascara, but I think it is £32. I struggle to spend £20 on a mascara, so £32 is so steep for me, but I would like to give it a go. I don't think I ever see Charlotte Tilbury things on sale. If I do, it's only the odd product, it's never the whole range or anything like that, but I will definitely be keeping an eye out, and if she does have the mascara on sale I will look to pick that up. I will also have a look at a few other of the products as well, because they do look really nice and the packaging is gorgeous. I would like to try a couple of their lip products, mainly the liquid lips. I think they're called Hollywood lips. And I know they do come in mini sizes, so that is something that I would look at as well, but as of yet I've just not pressed the button. And I think this is another brand that was on my list from last year, but the price just always put me off. The next brand is Physicians Formula. This is a brand that I don't think is available in the UK easily. I think it is on a couple of websites, but not any mainstream websites. I would really love to try a few things from this brand. The main thing being the butter bronzer, and then I would also like to try their foundation. I think it's called Healthy Foundation. That's had really good reviews as well. This is, I believe, a more drugstore price range brand, so definitely something that is affordable, but I don't think I can easily get hold of it without, say, shipping it from the US and paying really high shipping and customs charges, etc. So fingers crossed, as with Flower Beauty, Superdrug or Boots or somewhere do stock it soon. I've noticed a few of our drugstores are slowly creeping in with the American brands. Superdrug and Boots both now stock Wet n Wild and Elf, and that is only a recent thing in the past 12 months, so fingers crossed Physicians Formula follows shortly. I'm not going to hold my breath that Colourpop is ever going to follow, but it would be great if it was. The next brand is CoverGirl, and this is a brand that has come back into the limelight as of late, as I believe they had a big overhaul of their packaging and everything. They also recently became cruelty free, so they've opened themselves up to a wider audience kind of thing. Because they have come back into the limelight, they have been featured in a lot of YouTube videos that I have been watching, and they do have quite a few nice products that I wouldn't mind trying. They have some eyeshadow palettes that look really pretty, they have a few lip products that look nice, and also their complexion products look really nice as well. And this is another brand that I don't think is overly priced. I meant to check before I started filming this video whether CoverGirl is available in the UK, but I completely forgot. So I'm going to have a look into that, because I'm not too sure if they are, but if they are I would definitely like to try something from that brand. And the final brand on my list is Ofra Cosmetics. This is a brand that is stocked again I think on Beauty Bay, and I have on numerous occasions put things in my basket and just never checked them out. The main things being their liquid lipsticks, followed by a couple of their highlighters. I think they do their highlighters in minis as well, and I don't think that they're overly priced. I just don't think I'm going to get through the highlighters I have in my collection to justify purchasing another one, but I would like to try one. I think the shade Rodeo Drive is one that speaks to me the most, and with regards to their liquid lips I would like to try the shade Pasadena, and also Manhattan I think is another one I've seen, and I think the other one might be Sao Paulo possibly, I can't remember now. They're all nude and pink shades that I want to try, of course. What else do I wear? I think their liquid lipsticks are around £11, which isn't too expensive, But again, there's always been something else I've wanted to purchase with my £11 and purchasing one of them. I think because I've got so many liquid lipsticks, I don't need them at this time, but they are definitely on my list should I make a dent in my collection. They did recently go on sale on Beauty Bay, and some of them were up to half price, but all of the shades that I wanted were either sold out or at full price, so I didn't purchase any. But I think Ofra is definitely an achievable brand for me to purchase something from this year. So that is the 9 brands that I would like to try something from. Is there any other brands that you would like to recommend? Please let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to look into them because I do love trying new makeup. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.